Hello and welcome to a Green Man video. I'm Matt. Now in this video I'm going to give you my top 10 tips for keeping your PlayStation 3 fit and healthy. Tip number 1. Clean your PlayStation 3. It doesn't have to be very often. Every time you think it looks dusty, get a damp cloth or a wipe or something and wipe it, alright? Just a quick wipe, maybe at the back as well, just to get the dust off it, and then maybe get a dry cloth and dry it off. There you go. Tip number 1, clean it. Tip number 2, make sure your PlayStation 3 has air to get in and out of it, so don't put loads of junk on top of it. Alright? Have nothing on top of it, and make sure it's 4 to 6 centimeters away from the wall. And I recommend you don't put it into a cabinet or drawer. Make sure there's plenty of air so the hot air can get out and your PS3 doesn't overheat and break. Tip number 3, I recommend you don't leave it on standby so that red light's on. So turn it off at the back after you've finished playing, as this could make your PS3 better and possibly not damage it. So turn it off at the back. Tip number 4, don't leave your PlayStation on if you go out or go and have your tea, go to the toilet, whatever. Don't leave it on because this could overheat your PS3. Oh, look, my PS3 is still on and I've been outside for 5 hours. It should be alright. Maybe not, I don't know. Tip number 5. You've been working hard on the computer doing some homework or, making a video, whatever it is, and you have a drink here. Don't put it next to the PS3 or on it, because you might catch your hand and it tips and goes onto your PS3. You don't want that because it's probably going to damage it. So don't put any liquids near your PS3. Tip number 6. Make sure your PS3 is in a good place where it can't get knocked off a table or cabinet onto the floor and then broken, damaged, and then you've got to go and buy a new PS3 or you can't have one at all and you can't play your games anymore. So make sure it's somewhere safe and it can't get knocked off. It might be better having it horizontally on the table, on the desk, rather than vertically, because it might fall off easier. Tip number 7. It might be a better idea actually having it in the vertical position because it means the airflow can get out better, and this could make your PS3 stop from being overheated. But the downside is it could fall off the table or the desk or the cabinet. So if you're going to have it in the vertical position, get a stand. Tip number 8. You've just been playing COD 4 with your best mate Buster for about 4 or 5 hours. Don't do it any longer. Don't play on your PS3 for more than 5 hours, because otherwise your PS3 might overheat. Tip 9. You've just been playing on your game and you've received a message from your mate saying, "Are you coming out tomorrow?" And you reply and your PS3 freezes. I'm sure it's happened to you, your PS3 freezes. What do? You go to the back of your PS3 and flick the switch. You shouldn't do this, as it could result in your PS3 getting errors and being damaged. Tip 10, this is my last tip. Right, you finished playing your game or watching something on BBC iPlayer, whatever it is you're doing. You're finished, you want to turn it off and go to bed. So how do you turn it off? Normally you probably just flick the switch at the back or press standby, but don't do the flick at the back or hold down this, because they actually are bad and can result in errors and damage to your PS3. So what you should do is press the PS button on your PS3 controller and turn it off that way. It's a lot safer and won't result in damaging your PlayStation 3. So this is my final tip, my last tip. Thank you for watching this video. See ya.